What's going on, guys? My name's Corrupt, and welcome back to another episode of Identify That Base. In this episode, we're going to be going over the Town Hall 10 Pekka Smash attack strategy. This strategy isn't really talked about too much at Town Hall 10, and it is still very, very viable. For a lot of people who probably know the Pekka Smash from Town Hall 12, it still works at Town Hall 10 and above. So in this video, we're going to be going over different base designs, and we're also going to talk about exactly how you guys can use this strategy in full. So if you guys do enjoy this video, remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss any of the content going forward in the near future. With that being said, let's get into the first example. Alright, so if we kind of take a look at this first base design here, what makes a base weak to a Pekka Smash? Well, the first thing is where you really won't use a Pekka Bobat because the base is slightly more difficult, and also to drag bat. If we take a look at the base here, you're going to notice that the wizard towers here are kind of in that zigzag pattern, but also the multis are right here. Another thing to deal with is going to be the air sweepers if you're doing, like, let's say a drag bat. You know, one air sweeper is pointing here, one air sweeper is going to be pointing down here. It's going to be fairly difficult to get to all of that value. So a lot of the splash is kind of all around in the base. So you really want to try and make sure we take a look at that and take advantage of it. If we notice that we can actually charge right into here and get easy double jump value and open up the core of the base with a double jump. This then allows us to then actually use the back end stone slammer with some loons and a haste to get through the rest of the defenses from the back end. So that's the idea, and that's how you should be approaching different bases. Now, some things here are some great funneling tricks here. For one, you can see that there is a baby dragon there being used along with a few loons in order to soak up any seeking air mines. Another one that was down here was a bowler bounce that allowed them to get right here and right here. So you really want to try and make sure that you try to take advantage of a bowler bounce. It can really, really be good. Even right here, you can see that that bowler bounce is being used right there. Now, as we start to take a look, notice how he's not going to be using a queen walk like, you know, a Pekka Bobat would. And instead, the double jump is going to be used. But he's holding off on the queen. Very interesting enough. Holding off on the queen is fairly interesting. However, this strategy doesn't need to use a queen walk. You're going to see that the Pekkas actually broke into the wall. Now, this is sometimes going to happen. If you set a perfect funnel, then you know that the Pekkas are going to break down into that wall and you could get more value from it. Now, again, this is rarely ever going to happen. However, if you can get this to happen, then that is going to be huge, huge value for you, especially for your double jump. Now, make sure that you can deal with that CC with a poison or something, and you really want to make sure that you can deal with it. Again, double jump is going to try and open up the entire base design. So you really want to try and get as much of the base design opened as much as possible. We can see that the stone slammer going in on the back end, or roughly on the back end, it was definitely started a bit earlier, but again, that is your personal preference. Now just take a look at the base design here. Look at all of the value that was taken out by the bowlers and the Pekkas. Still have some bowlers alive, still has the queen alive, and just again, a lot of value from that side, getting a ton of value from it. So you just really want to make sure that you identify exactly what you're sort of trying to charge into, and obviously sometimes you're really looking for the most amount of value. Usually this attack strategy works very well against a lot of splash being all over the place, and this really makes this strategy a lot easier. So in the next replay, we're going to kind of teach you guys a little bit more about this attack before we start, you know, really diving into the overview. So on this base design here, let's first take a look at where should we enter. Well, we can enter from here. However, again, it's a little bit more like, you know, I don't really want to enter in there. Again, notice how there are wizard towers here, splash here, and then also even more splash here. So it is going to be fairly difficult to hit with the drag bat. Obviously, you can see on one side, you have all of the air defenses. This is going to make a dragon attack a little bit more risky. You've also got all the splash on one side of the base. This makes it fairly difficult to use a Pekka Bobat or Pekka Smash because it's all, or I'm sorry, a drag bat. Pekka Smash was chosen here. Obviously, Pekka Smash would be chosen on a base like this. Now, instead of, having a bunch of funnels to funnel aside and then have the Pekkas going in and busting into a wall, instead, starting a queen walk here and then actually jumping into the base and going in this way is the best way. If we take a look at it, there's a lot of compartments here. However, you can actually jump over this compartment and get into this one, and jump over this one to get into this one. You're getting a lot of value there from your jump spells. Jumping over the core of the base. This allows you to have access to those multi-infernos. Now, the next thing is, notice how isolated all of these buildings are. This allows easy value for the Stone Slammer because it's just going to be able to go to each of these defenses and not have a single problem. So you really want to make sure that you really know this, because notice how isolated all of those buildings are. Kind of notice that once these are destroyed, it kind of leaves that entire area just open to an easy Stone Slammer pathing. So that's exactly what you're looking for. Very similar to how the Falcon attack was, having the Queen Walk enter in with the rest of the Pekkas and Bowlers, going in with the double jump, having the Rages ready for them, and the heal spell being used with the Pekkas and Bowlers to keep them alive is what's really, really important. Make sure that you funnel your queen in. This is really important. Using the baby dragon in order to funnel your queen in is going to be the main focus. Making sure that you're very, very, patient about, using your funnel for your queen. So making sure that you can do that should be your number one priority. So make sure that you're able to get a funnel set so that then you can really start charging into the base a little bit better. Once you know that a funnel's been set, once those buildings have been set into the, destroyed, then you can start entering into the base, dealing with the CC, whether it be a Lava Hound CC or it be a damaged CC. Usually damaged CCs are very easy for an attack like this. But again, making sure that you can start entering into the base and getting a lot of value. We take a look at this Stone Slammer up here. It's going to have easy pathing going through. We noticed that also on the bottom side, getting rid of all of this value was really important for this attack. But again, take a look at the Stone Slammer having easy pathing even if it does pop. It is extremely good value, opening up this entire side and being able to clear up all the way over to this side, including having the haste spell there and also having the Pekkas and the Bowlers still alive really does help this strategy become that tad bit better, and just allowing this attack strategy to 3-star just that tad bit more often. Now, again, this is a very base-dependent attack strategy, so this is the reason why we are really making this video. I remember having someone actually telling me before to do a video on the Pekka Smash attack. Well, it's our lucky day. We're covering it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the overview of exactly how you guys can use this attack strategy in terms of the base identification and how you guys can execute it. So in this attack here, again, this is more of the overview. We want to take a look at where is the best possible entry point, and we can kind of see that you can kind of jump into this area here and jump over the base here. So if we kind of take a look at it, we can jump here into this multi-compartment and then jump over into the CC, or actually even jump over the CC compartment and actually go towards that queen. But again, take a look at this Inferno right here. It's all isolated, meaning that's easy pathing there for a Stone Slammer, for a lone Stone Slammer going in. So you really want to try and get as much value as you can jumping into the base, and then also having the Stone Slammer go a little bit away, but going towards isolated defenses and going from there. That's what's really important. Now again, the other thing is to set the funnel. So what you want to do is you actually want to use a Queen Walk. You'll notice that in this one, 2 loons were used on the mortar. The main reason was to actually make sure that when the queen takes out these structures, that the pathing of the Stone Slammer doesn't go here, and rather it's going to go into this multi, because the queen is going to be able to take out those structures. So making sure that you really identify exactly where is very, very important. Make sure that if you are using a Queen Walk, use a Rage. Really important that using the rage to make sure that the healers still are keeping that queen alive. You can notice all the DPS that's being on her, but this allows her to start walking in this way and then allows her to charge into the base along with the P.E.K.K.A.s and bowlers. So make sure that you really identify that when you guys are doing an attack strategy like this. Now, once a clear funnel has been set, you can start jumping into the base. You can see that the first jump went into the multi, and then the second went over into that little dead zone, but also into the CC compartment. And then also take a look at the pathing of that Stone Slimer. It's going to start working its way around here, allowing to get a lot of value there for the Stone Slimer portion. It's going to be able to get a lot of value from going here. He could even split. Usually it's just on the closest defense. You can see that it's going to be that, and obviously just some more splits. However, again, you really want to try and get as much value as you can from that Stone Slimer, because that's going to help you get through some of the base design. So getting rid of the multi-inferno itself, you saw this in all three examples, getting rid of both multis is extremely important with this attack. Once they're down, there's not really a lot the base can do, especially with a kill squad like this, with the P.E.K.K.A.s, bowlers, and the heal rage along with the jumps to get them through the base. So it's really important to really consider this. So hopefully you guys did enjoy and learn something from this video. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss any of these next few videos for the future. Obviously, I'm still gonna do more videos, but as I kind of worded it, made it sound like I wasn't gonna do more. But hopefully you guys will stick around for the ride, and hopefully you guys do enjoy this series. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are enjoying it, and let me know your thoughts on the entire series as a whole. We really appreciate if you guys did. Also, let me know in the, go ahead and follow me on Twitter and join the X Humanity Family Discord or my community Discord. Those links are going to be in the description below for you guys. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know. And also, share with your clientmates so they can become better attackers at Town Hall 10 with base identification with the Pekka Smash. I hope I kind of explained it a little bit better, but I could always return to this strategy and talk about it more. With that being said, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Corrupt, signing out.